Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel, Moss and Hip Hop, and in today's video, wanted to talk on this. So if you guys want to pause and read the tweet, you very well can. But anyways, to just sum it up real quick, Lil Baby is upset with Kai Cenat rating his album. I guess he didn't like the rating, so yeah, pretty much he said Kai Cenat doesn't understand the album. And my thing is this, and it's no disrespect to Lil Baby's music. I enjoy Lil Baby's music. I've been listening to his music for years now. But my thing is this. When you look at your music and you're comparing it to freaking, let's think of somebody. All right, Kendrick Lamar's album. Two different styles of music. It's like, and yeah, I think people are more into Kendrick Lamar's style of music just because it's something that we can, like, I don't know if I should say like get used to. I feel like we could also get used to your music too, Lil Baby, but it's like at the same time, it's like I just feel that with Kendrick Lamar's me, I don't know, I feel like maybe Kendrick Lamar might have not been a good comparison and stuff, but overall, and it's like that's the thing why I'm trying not to do in this video is not say anything disrespectful, and it's hard because I'm like, fam, it's like you leave a person no other choice. It's like the thing is this, if your music isn't like 10 out of 10 music, that's why it's going to get a 6 out of 10 rating. All right. So I feel like if I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to be blunt, that's as honest and blunt as I can possibly be. It's like, and that's the thing. Kai Cenat's opinion on your album doesn't matter. Do you know how many times people have went and said things about my content? About, like, I'm just saying, it's one of those things where it's like, you can't allow that to get you upset. Or, I don't know. My thing is this. He's either upset about this or he's seen how much 5-Yo Foreign, how much he's been getting talked about after his Plaque Boy Max beef, and that's probably why he's all like, oh, well, let me get into it with Kai Cenat. But I'm like, fam, it's just something where I'm like, it's something where you shouldn't even acknowledge it. It's all like, okay, he gave your album a 6 out of 10, and I'm like, it's one of those things where it's like, if somebody, I don't know, I guess like if I come out with a rap album, and they're all like, oh, this, famous content creator gave it a 6 out of 10. I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to do with that information. I'm like, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. That's just how I am, I guess, with, my attitude towards stuff. And I guess it does upset people because they want me to acknowledge their opinion in a way where it's like they can feed off of it. But I'm like, fam, I've had my fair shares of beef. I've had my fair shares of drama. And that's one thing that I've learned is that when you give a person literally no ammunition, how are they supposed to shoot guns? How are they supposed to, just open fire on stuff? They can't if you give them no ammunition. So it's one of those things where it's like, my thing is this. Why do I have... Fam, when did I put my AirPods in my pocket? I don't even, that's so weird. I don't remember myself putting no AirPods. I went out today and I could have sworn I took my, and I felt, the funny thing is like I was sitting down earlier, right? I felt something in my pockets. And so I think when I shifted my leg or did something, I felt something. So I checked my pockets, I ain't feel nothing. All of a sudden, the AirPods are in my, I don't know what kind of magic trick that was. That's like one of those like magic tricks. I didn't even know I knew magic. But anyways, getting back into this video, I'm like, that was weird. That was weird. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying because I'm like, that done distracted the life out of me. But all right, and improvising. That's something that I've been trying to work on doing with my content is like not having to end the video, then start it all over. And then, so yeah, I'm just improvising, moving on to something else, But yeah, overall though, Lil Baby, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, fam, why do you think that, I guess like asking that question, why do you think he rated, it ain't got nothing to do with Kai Cenat being too young. All right, Kai Cenat, how old is he? He is literally a whole grown man. I'm like, my thing is this, hold on for a second. Kai Cenat, age 23. This man is 23 years old. And wait a minute. I feel like the question we should be asking, how old is Lil Baby? Because I'm like, last I checked, you ain't in your, so he just turned 30. Fam, my thing is this. You are not too, like, you're not that older than Kai Cenat. You're literally in that same, like, age range and stuff. I'm saying, like, because it's like, I feel like when you take, like, one of those test things, and they were like, oh, what's your age? And they were like, 13 to 17, 20 to whatever age, then, and it's like, fam, it's like, my thing is this. it's like you're at that point in time of your life where it's like there's not going to be that much, I guess, of a difference with your, age groups and stuff. It's like whatever CENAT and his age range is like listening to or talking about, that's going to be the same thing that your age range is listening to and talking about. And it's like, what are you talking about in your music? Because so the thing is this, like, I listened to 2 songs off of his, because I don't know, I be trying to listen to a lot of different albums, and there's albums coming out all the time, so that's why I'm like, I can't, one day I should just sit down, listen to Lil Baby's album, and rate it for myself. But overall, though, it's like, I listened to the song Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber. I think that song is freaking, like, dope and things. But anyways, and I think it's Outfits with 21 Savage. And I'm like, fam, that music don't sound no different than any other Lil Baby song that I've heard. So that's why I'm like, it's just, my thing is this. I feel like that you can ask AI technology, has Lil Baby's music changed? And it's all like, yeah, probably style and production, stuff like that. But like lyric wise, I don't know what you could have been rapping about that's different from this album than your first album or your second album, third album, whatever album you're on right now. But it's like, yeah, fam, it's like your music hasn't changed. So that's why it's like, yeah, production wise, yeah, of course it's gonna change. Yeah, the lyrics might be like slightly switched around, but at the same time, it's like, fam, if you're not changing, I guess, like what you're rapping about, then yeah, it's like that. Because I think that's what it is. It's like when you change, when stuff like that changes, then it's like, wow, like you're telling a story. It's like poetry with it. There's like some fundamentals that's going into, because I had to say, like, that's one of the main reasons why I struggle. Because I'll admit, there was a part of me at one point in time in my life where I wanted to write and perform music. And that's the thing where I'm all like, the poetry that goes into it. It's like, if I'm trying to make my song better than the next song, then I'm like, yeah, then I'm never gonna get a song accomplished, because I'm like, there's good songs coming out every single day, and there's artists coming out every single day. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, fam, it's hard getting into music production, but it's like, my thing is this: if you have a style where it does good for you and things, what are you tripping about if somebody don't like it? I'm like, fam, my thing is this. I'm gonna end the video after this, but I'm like, CENAT, if anything, was being generous. All right, I'm like, I'm not trying to say that like, oh, the album sucked, music trash, all this other stuff, but I'm like, he could have very well said something that it's like a Lil Baby hater would say. Oh, yeah, and there's people out there that really do be talking crazy like that, where it's all like, oh, Lil Baby, he's horrible, he's the worst rapper of all time, I'm tired of him, I'm tired of listening to his music and all that stuff. And I'm like, fam, you got people out there saying stuff like that. So it's like, if anything, if you don't like how he, I guess, reviewed your album, then it's like, bruh, it's something that you shouldn't even acknowledge. It's like, it's somewhere it's like, all right, cool, I guess. And then it's like, you just keep, my thing is this, all right? You're in a good spot when it comes to making music. I'm like, you're in a better spot than a lot of artists out there. There's artists that's probably been doing this longer than you have. And it's like, and they have even seen the amount of success that you've reached. So it's one of those things where it's all like, you gotta really sit down and think about it. Is it really worth it getting upset or feeling a certain way over CENAT's review on your music? And I guess maybe he's looking at it as all like, oh, his fans is gonna say the same thing. But I'm all like, fam, they're their own people. If they like your music, they're gonna be listening to it. If they don't, they're not gonna listen to it, But anyways, with that being said, yeah, I don't know. I just find it silly where it's like, people, they, I guess, get upset in another person's, because I'm like, yeah, I didn't have where people then talked about my content. And I'm like, all right, if you don't like it, then don't listen to it. It's like, or if it's like my videos, I'm like, all right, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. I'm not forcing you to sit down, listen, and watch my stuff and things. So, but anyways, with that being said, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.